Okay, we had to come a little further than I wanted to before I could stop and change the battery. But there's Grady Hospital. Again, left will take us back into Atlanta or into downtown. And we just crossed over the freeway, 7585, and we are turning right on Decatur Street heading out. Urban, what do they call them? Urban campers? Urban explorers? Urban frontiersmen? I forgot what the expression is. Okay, Hill Street will take us over to, we can double back. We're going to go Hill Street over and we will catch Nick's Greek to go. We'll cut over to Martin Luther King Jr. I love these old bridges. A lot of them, like I say, they'll have steps that lead up now to nowhere because they've got them blocked off. Not think like these two steps right here. Super photography. And here's Nick's Greek to go. I love Nick's Greek to go. Nowhere to eat inside. They've got a little, usually a couple of usually a lot of times I get pictures here too. These pecan trees look loaded down. I get pecans here as well sometime. And this is Martin Luther King Jr. right in front of us. And here's Nick's food to go. Nick can be feisty, I will tell you. He will curse you, and he will use foul language that if you have little children with you, you do not want them to hear. You probably wouldn't want to hear it either. He's not bashful about it a bit. And I think if you charge anything under about $10, you got to pay a premium. So, I love to eat there. One of his cheeseburgers sure would be good right now. We want to get through this light. It holds forever. I'm dying for Daddy D's, the barbecue joint. Now right straight in front of us, I've had Daddy D's. I liked it, but it wasn't what I consider that great a barbecue. But it's been a long time. It may be a lot better. But then too, barbecue is so selective to taste. Right directly in front of us is Oakland Cemetery. Very historic cemetery. We're close to Grant Park, over to our right. We have to cross over Memorial Drive. Atlanta Police. No, it's Georgia State Police. I'm glad to see that that transmission shop no longer has that little dog out there. He was out there in a little dog house for years. You could tell he wasn't a particularly happy puppy. 1896 is what it says up there, Oakland. I think you can drive through, but I'm not going to. Let's see if I can get a picture of that. Maybe read it to you. In 1850, the city of Atlanta established a public cemetery on this ridge overlooking downtown, originally known as Atlanta for its city cemetery. The name Oakland was adopted in 1872 because of its many oaks It was a principal burial ground for Atlanta residents, travelers, and paupers. The cemetery contained separate African American and Jewish burial sites or sections, as well as distinct areas for Confederate and Union soldiers. This 48-acre cemetery is the burial site of several Georgia governors, more than 20 Atlanta mayors, and 5 Confederate generals. Author Margaret Mitchell and golfer Bobby Jones are also buried here. Developed in the style of the rural cemetery movement, Oakland is an example of the Victorian interest in funerary art and English landscape and aesthetics. So there. Someone's waiting on me to get out of the way. Yeah, I love this wall. All of this construction. They give tours of Oakland. I'm not sure when, but they do. Here's a little side note that I normally do not tell. I usually keep this a secret. Folks. So y'all are getting a treat right now. Right up here on the left, that limb that is broken off, that is a mulberry tree. Around June or so, that tree is full of black, juicy, sweet mulberries. Some people call them mulberries, I guess. There's you an interesting side note. Who else is going to give you that? Who else is going to give you that, I ask you? Okay, we're going to go out here, and I don't know if we can go right there. I don't see a one-way. We may have to loop around the block again. No right turn. Okay, I'll turn it off right now.